Hi, are you working on a problem, a challenge, maybe an opportunity, and you're a little bit stuck? That happens to me all the time when I'm working on cumulative effects and trying to figure things out. Here's a little technique that I've learned that really helps me, and maybe it'll help you. This is going to be a short little video. If you have some questions or you want to talk about it a little bit more, please leave a comment below the video and I'll get back to you. So here's what I do. The first thing is I set aside the first hour of my workday to solve this issue. And I don't go to my inbox for email. I don't look at to-do lists or anything else. I start off completely fresh and crisp from the great sleep that I had the night before, and maybe even a workout in the morning to get the blood flow going. And this is the first thing I do, and it's going to increase the chance of my success greatly. Number two is to not be interrupted. So get yourself in a room where you can be assured that you're going to be able to focus without interruption, without distraction, for an hour. That means turning off your phone, and if you have to hang a sign on the door that says, "Hey, critical thinking going on in here, leave me alone," do that. Now the third thing is that I use is science has shown us that our cognitive creativity increases quite a bit when we have a nice soft ambient sound in the background. Some people's thinking improves quite a bit when they have soft classical music. For me, I love the sound of crashing ocean waves on the beach, so I use an online website that gives me that sound to listen to while I'm thinking. Okay, so now you've got your hour. What you want to do is do a whiteboard exercise. The idea here is to get a lot of ideas out of your head onto the board, move them around, organize them. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Don't be afraid to erase and start all over. It's a process. A really important piece is to make sure your whiteboard is on the wall. Don't be sitting down to do this work. When you're standing up, again, blood flow to your brain is a lot greater, and the ability of your thinking to come up with that new creative spark, that new idea that you haven't been able to crack before, is going to be a lot greater with a lot more energy and blood flow. So be standing up. Now, you've worked on it for an hour and you've got your masterpiece up here. What do? Well, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take a photo of it. Use your cell phone or a digital camera, whatever you have available, and get a picture of it. A couple reasons for that. If you leave the room later on and somebody else is using your whiteboard and they erased your stuff and you didn't have it, well, you'd lose all your hard work. Secondly, if you want to share this with a teammate or somebody in another city, very easy when it's on your cell phone. You can email it, share it on social media, what have you. Okay, so that's really important. Now, if you've been really lucky and you've solved this little challenge, what you want to do right away is write it down. Get it down on paper. That does a couple of things. You've now got a written narrative that goes along with this graphic depiction of how you solved the problem. That's really valuable, having the visual and the written word. The second is the act of actually writing that down on paper embeds it in your mind a little bit deeper. So the next time that you're working on an issue or a problem or a challenge that's similar, your brain's going to go, "Hey, we solved a problem like this before," goes back, finds it, says, "Hey, this is the technique that worked for us, we'll apply it again," and you're going to become more efficient. So that's really important. If you weren't able to solve the problem, it's okay. Take a 24-hour timeout. Come back the next morning, allocate that first hour again to solving this problem, be undisturbed. The cool thing here is that 24 hours that you're not working on it, you're working on it. Your subconscious is working this around and around and around, and especially sleeping on it. You're going to show up tomorrow morning with ideas and solutions to this issue. So this really works for me. I hope it works for you. If you think this would be valuable to share with somebody else, please do that. Share it with them. And I hope you're having a really fantastic day.